burn the forest.
We just come up the other side of this forest from the roadside, and now we're at the river. So let's see if we can cross to the other side now. We just arrived in a different region. This is Arale. There are plenty of high mountains around here and plenty of places where there are non-pine forests. As you can see, even on the edge of the forest where there's like palm, there's even plants growing on that. So this is a very good sign of what quality of plants we may find are here and the beautiful mountains over there.
Do you remember when I said, but West Sulawesi is a montane forest, meaning it's not suitable for certain palm oil production, but suitable for local smallholders to cut down their forests.
So with all this burning of the forest they seem to do, and maybe they might do more logging, we've discovered these ant plants which I'm going to take and rescue.
So clearly it's not being monitored by the people that are responsible for monitoring forest clearing. This area of forest is right on the doorstep of the conservation area, and it's accessible, as Andre now highlights.
Ya, karena di sini merupakan pinggir Taman Nasional Gunung Dewata, jadi memang di sini terpencil dan sangat susah untuk diakses untuk mengidentifikasi tanaman-tanaman, sehingga ada beberapa titik yang masih terlindungi karena lahan-lahan di sana itu masih tertutup. Karena kalau terbuka lahan maka pohon pinus akan langsung tumbuh. Ketika ada pembukaan lahan baru maka pohon-pohon pinus langsung tumbuh di situ sehingga tanaman-tanaman itu langsung hilang. Jadi di sini daerah-daerah terpencil yang sulit diakses itu justru di situ yang banyak tumbuh tanaman-tanaman endemik.
What Andre has pinpointed and under-researched is the land clearing by local smallholder farmers. It's not just having an impact on species in primary forests, it risks the conservation area with more invasive pine. Now let's return back to today's expedition. I wouldn't say this area was species rich. We found some Hoyas, but then we found some begonias and some aroids on the ground. And then as we moved our way further down to the river, we realised we couldn't go any further.
We just come up the other side of this forest from the roadside, and now we're at the river. So let's see if we can cross to the other side now. Oh yeah. No river for this time because it's too deep, but I'd definitely like to plan a trip next year to actually explore the other side.
Now to get to this area, it took us 2 hours on the bike and we had another hour to go. So we decided to call it a day before it got too dark. Now we stopped on the edge of the conservation area to have an investigation. We saw some begonias, some Hoyas hanging down. But as you can see here, it's pretty steep, so it's not very easy to access on the side of the road.
So after a night of exploring Arale, I'm now going to spend the night in Tablohan. So because we're near it, we're closer to the area we want to be. But on the way here, we are able to find lots of endemic species of Hoya, ant plants, and of course orchids on the side of the road. So definitely there's a few more stops on the way back tomorrow when we go to our next exciting adventure.
Join me for my last reconnaissance trip video, where I climb a very steep peak and discuss some of the solutions going forward.